The image that has been circulating widely among fans recently has once again sparked deep discussion, emotional reactions, and renewed curiosity about Taehyung's state of mind and his connection with Jungkook. At first glance, the photo appears simple. A man dressed in dark clothing stands against a plain wall, holding up a phone. On the phone screen is another image of a man with a calm but intense gaze. Yet the simplicity of the photo is exactly what makes it powerful. This image does not rely on flashy styling or dramatic backgrounds. Instead, it draws attention through mood, expression, and symbolism. The person in the photo looks composed, slightly playful in one frame and noticeably serious in the other. These contrasting expressions immediately invite interpretation. Fans have noted how this duality closely mirrors Taehyung's public persona, an artist who effortlessly moves between warmth and mystery, humor and introspection. What stands out most is the phone being held up almost like a quiet statement. Rather than focusing on himself alone, the subject chooses to display another face on the screen. In fan culture, especially within BTS, such details are rarely overlooked. This act feels intentional, symbolic, and deeply personal. It suggests connection, reflection, and perhaps longing. Over the years, Taehyung has often been described as someone who communicates more through atmosphere than words. He expresses emotions through art, photography, music, and subtle gestures. This image fits perfectly into that pattern. It does not explain itself. Instead, it invites viewers to feel something. Naturally, fans quickly began connecting this image to Taehyung's long-discussed closeness with Jungkook. Their bond has been one of the most consistently observed relationships within BTS, evolving naturally from their early trainee days to global superstardom. While neither has ever defined their relationship in explicit terms beyond friendship, their actions, comfort level, and emotional synchronization have spoken volumes. In this photo, the act of holding another image close to the face feels intimate. It resembles a private moment captured and shared publicly. For many fans, this echoes moments where Taehyung and Jungkook have been seen quietly supporting each other, standing side by side without needing to speak, exchanging glances during performances, or laughing softly in behind-the-scenes footage. The mood of the photo is especially important. The lighting is dim, the background neutral, and the color palette subdued. This creates a sense of intimacy rather than performance. It feels less like a promotional image and more like a personal snapshot, something not originally meant to be dissected by millions. That authenticity is what resonates so strongly. In recent months, discussions around Taehyung's emotional depth have intensified, especially as BTS members navigate individual schedules, military service periods, and personal growth. Fans have become more attentive to subtle signs, lyrics, photos, gestures that hint at how the members are coping with distance and change. Taehyung, in particular, has always worn his heart quietly. Unlike loud declarations, he tends to express himself through symbolism. This image, therefore, feels like a continuation of that language. Holding up another image could represent memory, connection, or even reassurance, something grounding during times of separation. When fans link this moment to Jungkook, they often reference how Jungkook has spoken about Taehyung as a source of comfort. Jungkook has described him as someone who understands without explanation, someone who stays close even in silence. Likewise, Taehyung has consistently shown attentiveness toward Jungkook's emotions, often watching over him subtly rather than dramatically. The idea that this image reflects that bond is not about confirming any narrative, but about understanding why fans feel emotionally moved by it. The connection fans see is built on years of observed behavior, shared history, and emotional consistency. That is why a single photo can reignite such strong reactions. Another detail worth noting is the facial expression of the person holding the phone. In one frame, there is a faint smile, almost teasing, almost shy. In the other, the expression is serious, thoughtful, and guarded. This duality mirrors how Taehyung often interacts with Jungkook, playful in private moments, protective and serious when it matters. It is also important to consider timing. The release and spread of this image come during a period when fans are especially sensitive to signs of reunion, closeness, and reassurance among BTS members. Every small update feels meaningful because it represents continuity, proof that despite time, distance, and change, the bond remains intact. From a news perspective, this image has become a talking point not because of controversy, but because of emotional resonance. It reflects how Taehyung continues to captivate public attention without saying a word. His ability to communicate through imagery reinforces his identity as an artist first and foremost. Meanwhile, Jungkook's presence in these discussions remains constant, even when he is not physically present in the image. That in itself speaks volumes. It shows how deeply intertwined their narratives have become in the eyes of fans. Their connection is perceived as something enduring, stable, and quietly powerful. Rather than dramatic headlines, this moment encourages reflection. It reminds fans why they became attached to BTS in the first place, not just for music or performance, but for genuine human connection, the kind that feels real, unforced, and deeply familiar. In conclusion, this photo is more than just a viral image. It is a visual story, a moment that blends art, emotion, and memory. Whether viewed as symbolic, personal, or simply aesthetic, it has succeeded in touching fans on an emotional level. Taehyung continues to express himself in ways that invite interpretation rather than explanation. And in doing so, he allows fans to feel connected, not only to him, but to the bonds that have shaped BTS's journey. The quiet closeness often associated with Taehyung and Jungkook lives on, not through statements, but through moments like this. Soft, subtle, and unforgettable. And perhaps that is why this image lingers. Because sometimes, the strongest emotions are not spoken at all.